Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
Right, let's just make sure. Legislator Hasman, can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
The February 24th, 2026 meeting of the Human Service Committee will now come to order. Will the clerk please call the roll?
Mr. Blankley.
Here.
Mr. Blankley is present. Ms. Bonnick.
Here.
Ms. Bonnick is present. Mr. Cruz.
Presente.
Mr. Cruz is present. Mr. Dondorfer. Mr. Dondorfer is present. Ms. Hasman.
Here.
Ms. Hasman is present. Mr. McCabe. Mr. McCabe is present. Mr. Milne. Mr. Milne is present. Ms. Smith. Ms. Smith is present. Ms. Vasquez Simmons.
Here.
Ms. Vasquez Simmons is present.
Is there anyone signed up for the public forum?
No, there's not.
Is there anyone present who has not signed up to speak who would like to address the committee at this time? All right. The next item on the agenda is the approval of minutes. You have the January 27th, 2026 minutes before you. They will stand approved until the clerk is notified and any changes by the end of the day. The next item on the agenda is new business. Madam Clerk.
Referral 26-0043, acceptance of additional funding from the New York State Office of Mental Health and the New York State Office of Addiction Services and Supports. Amend Resolution 427 of 2024 as amended by Resolutions 152 and 286 of 2025 to increase the contracts for the provision of mental health, developmental disabilities, and alcoholism and substance abuse services in 2025 for the Monroe County Office of Mental Health.
Moved by legislator Blankley, second by legislator Cruz. Is there any discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Items carried. Next item.
Referral 26-0044, acceptance of funding from the New York State Office for the Aging and authorization to contract with Lifespan of Greater Rochester, Inc. for the Medicare Improvements for Patients and Providers Act.
Moved by legislator Blankley, second by legislator Cruz. Is there any discussion?
Madam Chair.
Legislator McCabe or
No.
Milne?
Through you, Madam Chair, to the administration. Did notice that there is a slight decrease in the funding this year. Is that simply due to budgeting, not our budget, but monies available? Or is it anything different than that?
Through the chair, you are correct. This is braided funding from three different buckets of dollars. And it's based on a funding formula based on our population locally and thus the decrease.
Thank you. I yield the floor.
Okay. All those in favor, please signify.
Is there any other discussion?
Is there any other discussion? There be none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carry. Next item.
Referral 26-0045, authorized contracts with Catholic Charities Family and Community Services for assisted transportation and in-home contact and support services programs in 2026-2027.
Moved by legislator Blankley, second by legislator Cruz. Is there any discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carry. Next item.
Referral 26-0052, acceptance of funds from the New York State Office of the Attorney General in connection with the e-cigarette vaping settlement with Juul Labs Incorporated.
Moved by legislator Blankley, second by legislator Cruz. Is there any discussion? Legislator McCabe?
Yes, ma'am. Through the chair, what specific education and prevention programs or consumer education enforcement efforts will these funds be used for?
We can get that information through the chair. We can get that information for you.
Thank you. I yield.
Is there any other discussion? There be none. All those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 26-0055, amend the 2026-2031 capital improvement program, the 2026 capital budget, and bond resolution 376 of 2024 to expand the scope of and increase funding for the project entitled Roof Improvements and authorize a contract with Popley Architecture and Engineering and LSDPC for professional design services for the project.
Moved by legislator Blankley, second by legislator Cruz. Is there any discussion?
Yes, ma'am.
Legislator Londa?
Thank you. Through the chair to the administration, what is the likelihood that this project will be completed prior to the start of winter this year, 2026 winter?
Through the chair, the intent is that the entire project will not be complete, but as we finish design early in the second quarter of this year, we look to get this on the street in its entirety and then have it occur over 2 years, addressing the critical portions of the roof first.
Is there any other discussion? Oh, Leslie Blankley.
Thank you, Madam Chair. Just a question through you to the administration. Could you just provide the rationale for the increase in costs related to the project?
Through the chair, yes, so a number of roofs in that facility have been replaced over the last few years. So in general, the roof is about 107,000 square feet. And in 1986, the Spanish roof tile was rehabilitated, and that's in pretty good shape right now. In 87, the service building roof was completed. 1990, the crossover building, which is around the Hope facility, was completed. 2002 was the auditorium roof. And in 2013, the Faith roof was completed. So the vast majority of roofs have been done over the last several years, but they're still starting to get to the end of their useful life. The roof that has not been completed recently is Friendship, which is about 25,000 square feet. So the intent is to get to that building first and complete that roof. And then with the ability to have some additional roofing done, probably to the tune of about 15 to 20,000 square feet, we'll look to rehabilitate any other portions of roof that are in need of repair.
Thank you very much. I yield.
Is there any other discussion? All those in favor, please signify by saying aye. Any opposed?
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Next item.
Referral 26-0060, accept additional funding from the New York State Office of Mental Health and the New York State Office of Addiction Services and Supports. Amend Resolution 424 of 2025, authorizing contracts for the provision of mental health, developmental disabilities, and alcoholism and substance abuse services in 2026 for the Monroe County Office of Mental Health.
Moved by Legislator Blankley, second by Legislator Cruz. Is there any discussion? There being none, all those in favor, please signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Any opposed? Item carries. Are there any other matters to come before this committee? Okay. There being no other matters, the February 24th, 2026 meeting of the Human Service Committee stands adjourned. The next meeting of the Human Service Committee will be held on Tuesday, March 24th, 2026 at 5 p.m.